How do you listen to the hidden story? How do you let it sequence through the body and become part of your integrated life narrative?
Right. And to your point, the narratives I might have picked up from those experiences, what's the new narrative we want to bring
So
in?
key. That's so key because people tell themselves. I worked with a 6 year old who was born premature, and she had really good parents, and they brought in pictures, and here she had all these tubes in her nose,
Mm.
and she was laying on her mama's chest and her dad's chest, and she brought in a card that said "bad baby," and the next page "bad bad baby," and the last page "I am such a bad girl." What?
Yeah.
And it took me a while. I really pondered that because I know babies aren't bad, and she didn't have a bad childhood. But I realized, oh, to her experience, it felt like bad things are happening. And she didn't have her parents to orient to all the time
Mm.
because she was in the incubator, the nursing staff would come and go. And I realized that the overwhelming sensory overwhelm she had to experience without being able to regulate was so chaotic. So
Mhm.
it's a brilliant strategy. I call this the strategy behind self attack thinking. So that some people really struggle as adults with blaming themselves, trying to be perfect, all
Mhm.
these syndromes of mental thinking. And I realized, oh, she needed to keep the fight response alive because she had to fight all of this stuff happening to her. Otherwise, she would have died of infant depression.
Mm.
And she needed a locus of control or to know she existed. And since she didn't have her parents there all the time going, oh, here we are, they would be there, but then at night they'd go home and sleep, and that's normal.
Mhm.
She didn't know where she was unless she self attacked.